we must not forget Goodwill. Do not sleep on Goodwill. You never know. You never know when something like this will just appear. Okay, I have to be honest with you. I feel like I hacked the system. Every morning, before I do anything, I make a habit of making a list of the things that are the most important for my day. And I don't mean just jotting down anything willy-nilly. I put the hardest things, or like the things I'm dreading the most, first. That way I get them out of the way. And then the rest of my to-do list is comprised of the things that will really move me closer to my goal. And I feel like I did this wrong for a long time. Like a lot of entrepreneurs, I would spend way too much time on things that were not like critical, like designing your business cards or designing your website theme. Does not have to be perfect. It just has to exist. So I feel like I'm really hitting a stride with looking at the things that are going to bear fruit and putting those things above everything else on my to-do list. Once I set my intention for the day, it all falls into place. I've set an expectation for myself that my perfectionist mind is like, okay, we're gonna do all of these things. One thing I do on my to-do list every morning is I separate them. So the first one is like content. So like online presence and stuff, and the second category is art. And the reason I love doing this is actually because when I don't do it, I notice my day doesn't feel as productive or as fulfilling. I don't know if you've ever heard of this productivity hack. It's called time blocking. So I'll tell myself I need to spend this hour painting this element for this collection, and I need to spend this hour painting this element for this collection. Like today it's gonna be butterflies. And then I break that up into my day. Making a to-do list the first thing in the morning has just brought so much productivity and clarity to my day, and I feel like I hacked the system. I really do. I do. It's wonderful. But anyway, today I'm wearing the new Coastal Brahmin gorgeous dress. I love her. She's so happy. And since I'm just hanging around the house, I didn't belt it. It's so nice. It's almost like a dressing gown. Like, let me show you the gorgeousness. And yeah, I am very excited. I have a fun announcement coming up with Coastal Brahmin. Oh my goodness, I'm bursting. So stay tuned for that, my gorgeous beauties. Today we are going to pay a visit to Miami Circle. I would love to pop into one of my favorite shops. If you're ever in Atlanta, the shop in Miami Circle called Mélange she will always negotiate her prices with you, and she has gorgeous things. Like the last time I was in there, I looked at a chandelier and she was like, oh yeah, that just came in from the Greenbrier, the hotel. Gorgeous stuff, and very reasonable. So we're gonna go pop in there and check that out today, and I'm gonna bring you with me. I've never seen a mirror like this. Look at the Venetian situation happening. Wow. I mean, look at this. A work of art. Look at this bar cart, this wicker bar cart. This is like my childhood. Oh, and these eyeballs. Look at these pineapple glasses. So ornate. $80 for all of these. Look at the column. Wow, those are special. Those are special. Everything here is special. Everything here is just special. Tassel candle holders. This set is $30. They're gorgeous. Oh, you guys, if you're in Atlanta, I don't need these, but I want one of y'all to come and get them. The pair of these are $3.50 and they're wired. One of y'all need to come and get these and give them a happy home because they're so beautiful. Ask for Edie. She's awesome. Hi, Pippa. Hi, gorgeous. Hello. Hello. Oh. Oh. Okay, I would classify that antiquing trip as wildly successful. I am so thrilled and I literally cannot believe it. The first thing I have to show you is we must not forget Goodwill. Do not sleep on Goodwill, you guys. You never know. You never know when something like this will just appear. $3.09 for an authentic Wedgwood pitcher. I love the darker Wedgwood too, like the navy Wedgwood. It's so regal. It's beautiful, and I've already found a spot for her. I'm gonna have to figure out something else to put in her, but for the meantime, I think a little boxwood ball is kind of cute. No, it's stupid, I know. But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So the next thing that was from Goodwill, a $4 gorgeous picture frame. If you look at the frame, it has a beautiful blue tone painted on it. Like that is stunning, like stunning. I was in love with it and I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this. So that was Goodwill. I walked into Goodwill thinking, it's not really anything here. And I did one more lap. Don't give up on your dreams. Another thing, we blissfully stumbled into this place called the Big Chandelier. And oh my goodness, it was so cool. His wife and him, they go to Europe on these buying trips and they ship big containers back. And what they do is this guy's literally a UL listed and licensed. UL means Underwriter Laboratories, and that basically just means that the light fixtures that have the UL certificate on them are approved by like America's Guild of Electricians. I guess that's the best way to describe it, but if something does not have a UL sticker, my husband, the fire protection engineer, will not put it in our house. So this guy at the Big Chandelier Co., he takes vintage light fixtures that were made before the Underwriters Lab was even a thing, and he renovates them, like he'll clean them, he'll paint them for you, he'll do whatever you want. He was like, we could make this sconce instead of a 2-1, we could make it just a 1 bulb. And I was like, oh my gosh. Amazing place. I highly recommend if you're in Atlanta, stop into the Big Chandelier Co. because you will find something very special. So then we went to my favorite place, Turnage Place, which had a big sale this weekend, and we got to go see all of our favorites. They had champagne out, so we just had a nice little party there. This is what I got at Turnage Place. All of their books were $1, but I love the artwork of JJ Audubon, and this is his birds. Let's just look inside, shall we? Because and this is how I get ideas for my artwork. This is looking at old books like this, getting a feel for the color combinations. Oh my gosh, I have the whistling swan in here. The park swan that floats about in narcissistic adoration comes from Europe. That's kind of mean. But we do have 2 native swans, magnificent untamed birds that were here when the first anchor chains rattled off the coast. One, the trumpeter swan of the Northwest, had become one of the rarest North American birds. I could lose myself. Ah! Look how cute these are. I could lose myself. And another thing about books that I always like to check for when I'm shopping or antiquing is, what does it look like without the book jacket? And it's a beautiful hunter green color without the book jacket. So I like to take the book jacket off when I display books sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And in this case, I definitely will because it is a linen book underneath this book jacket. Beautiful, beautiful. I just noticed that without the book jacket, the book has this beautiful etching. Do you see that? How special is that? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And then, okay, we found a set of these swing lamps. I mean, they're gonna go on either side of our bed. And we did not go in there intending to buy this, like lamps for our bedroom, but the price for these, both of these, was just too good. We could not pass it up. And we have the brass covers for the cord. And it's UL listed, so that's good too. But yeah, 2 of these beautiful swing lamps for either side of our bed. And I cannot wait to put them in. I just cannot wait to put those in. So they came with these lampshades and they really looked beautiful on the wall. But I think I'm gonna get a little bit longer of a lampshade possibly. I'm not quite sure yet. They did come with lampshades, which was wonderful. The set of these was under 100, that's all I'm gonna say. Love Turnage Place so stinking much. Really though, do not sleep on Goodwill. And as usual, tag me in your antiquing adventures on Instagram. I would love to see the kind of treasures you guys can uncover. I'll see you next week.